right, Rajlakshmi, I'll come back to you now. AIADMK has rejected reports claiming that Thol Thirumavalavan was offered the Chief Minister's post as part of possible alliance talks with the Dravida Munitra Kazakam. Sources said the denial comes after speculation that the DMK and AIADMK were in touch with VCK and may consider backing Thirumavalavan for the top post in return for support. Vinita Hariharan is back with me. Vinita, before you got disconnected, we were of course discussing how you see the entire situation. But what about the latest developments that we've just apprised our viewers of? What is your take on it? Of course, AIADMK has rejected reports claiming that Thol Thirumavalavan was offered the Chief Minister's post. What would you like to say on that?
I think that would be a complete antithesis because of the mandate that the people have given to a particular person. So, and then changing the party and changing the chief minister itself would I don't think it would be appropriate at all in any democratic structure. When somebody has reposed faith in one candidate who has offered certain poll promises and who has certain commitments to an ideology, and then you bring in somebody else, I think that's absolutely not acceptable as per democratic benchmarks is what I would say. And I was listening to the earlier conversation which Raj Lakshmi was talking about. Yes, I think there's a certain amount of political amateurness which Vijay also displayed by bringing in these the mandate or the validity, the acceptance of the alliance partners one by one in bits and pieces, instead of actually mobilizing and gathering them all together at once and then going to the governor. So the governor was right in his way to actually tell him that, okay, you've got so many, you get the entire set and come to me. So that's what transpired, and that's how this entire display of all of this number crunching and arithmetic and here in the horse trading and all of this had come out in the open. So I think that is something that Vijay could have handled in a more deft manner. And his leadership is also being now displayed, because it's not just enough to capitalize on your celebrity status and on your legacy of films to win an election. Yes, of course, I mean, due credit to him for that. But also, how do you carry it through? This particular phase of his is the most challenging phase. So this labor pain, as we call it, if he can survive this, and he has to display his leadership abilities here, his management skills, and how he keeps his team and his flock together, and how does he convince every alliance partner, and how does he do this, this kind of balancing act, which is very, very crucial in most electioneering process. I think this is one of the most challenging and the most definitive moments of his leadership, the test of strength, I would say. So if he survives this, then yes, Vijay is in the making, and he can be the CM in years to come, and his government will stay as what I would say, if he can steer through this confusion.
All right, I'd request my